Hi and welcome back. Today I'm sharing a mixed media art journal page and I'm starting the spread with a collage where I'm using some of my collage papers. I made them a while ago and there are just a few left and I'm using them today. And you will find the video where I make these papers linked up at the end of this video. I'm sticking down the papers using gel medium and a usual dough scraper that is normally used in the kitchen. I think that's one of the best tools for gesso or gel. In between, I always use that catalyst tool to flatten down everything and to get rid of the over amount of gel. This avoids that my papers get wrinkly. I will now speed this process up a little bit because it takes a while to cover the whole spread. Now I let this spread dry completely before I go on top with some acrylic paint. I'm using a lot of water with the paint to make it more transparent and not to cover up everything of the collage papers. I'm using a baby wipe to wipe away some of the color because I don't want to cover up everything, and also on the orange areas it muddies down the color in not so a nice way, so I just remove those areas. Here I'm using one of my favorite colors. It's the quinacridone magenta from Schminke and it's only available in their artist grade acrylics and it's such a beautiful and transparent color. I let this dry completely and then I will come back with the Neocolor Crayons to add even more color. Of course, you can also use any other crayon you have, for example the Stabilo Woodies or the scribble sticks. Everything will work just fine. and I'm working just intuitively here. I'm making some scribbly marks, some little dots, and I just add color here and there. I feel it's a bit too dark, but I really like the white spot in the middle, and I want to have more white on the page, so I'm using acrylic ink and I'm making some splatters, and I also add some more of the paint here and there with the brush. And this also has to dry. It's a project with a lot of drying time in between, so this is perfect on a day where you don't have so much time and you can start in the morning, just play a little bit and then add the next layer when you have time, and maybe also finish it up the next day. I wanted to use that house stamp as my main image. It's from the Happy Place stamp set, and I want to do a mini collage with it, and so I'm stamping it on different areas of jelly printed paper. Here I'm using the green area where I want to cut out the trees later. If you want to watch some jelly printing videos, I will link up the jelly printing playlist at the end of this video. I have some sessions recorded and also a lot of videos with ideas what you can do with your jelly prints. The one I'm stamping on right now is a pretty old one, and I believe I did this with the pan pastels. I don't know if I have a video tutorial for this. I will check that, but if I have one, then it's also in the jelly printing playlist. I'm stamping the house a few times more, so I have different pieces to cut out. I want to have the greens for the trees and maybe some of the oranges for an autumn tree. I don't know at the moment. I will cut the pieces out and then lay it onto my base piece and see what I like and what I don't like. I'm cutting directly on the black outline of the stamped image, and when I later glue it onto my base piece, then it will be always invisible that it's a cutout piece. And of course, the thinner your paper is, the less you can see that it's glued down. And what you can do to make it even more invisible is paint the white edges of your cutout images with a black marker so you can see the white edges, but that's not necessary and I don't take the time doing this. I'm using the Tombow glue stick to adhere everything, but you can use any kind of glue for that technique. I will speed this up a little bit because it gets pretty long to put the house together. My house is finished. Now I have to cut out this one and then I can adhere it to my art journal page. Before I'm gluing down my house, I want to make a base for it on my page, and I'm using some of the stitching borders. I'm now adhering my house with gel medium. To be true, I don't know why I have used gel and not some normal glue, because it's really hard, as this is pretty heavy because of those many layers, and it's hard to stick it down with gel. But maybe I plan to go on top with some more wet medium. We will see. While my page is drying again, I'm stamping the sun from the Celestial stamp set. And here I want to do the same. I want to have it in two colors, so I stamp it twice and then cut out one part and glue it on top of the other. I adhered the sun to the page as well, and now I know why I used gel medium for my house. I want to add some shadow underneath with the water-soluble crayon, and as I'm using water with it, then it's better to have a layer of gel over your collage pieces so they don't come off. I also want to add a sentiment to my spread, so I'm using one of the leftover pieces from the jelly prints, and I'm stamping the sentiment just with black ink, and then I will cut it out and adhere it to my spread when the page is dry. And that's my video for today. I hope you like the finished spread, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye!